fancy talking about sleep? Boring, right? Let's be real here, no one wants to talk about sleep. In fact, a talk about sleep will likely put many of you to sleep, and that's a big problem because understanding the importance of adequate sleep cannot be overstated, as it is critical for overall physical and mental health. The basic issue is that many of us don't get enough, and many of us don't feel compelled to do much about it. I know there aren't enough hours in a day to get everything done. I, for one, am way behind with Fleabag and haven't even started Big Little Lies. And that's been on my to-watch list for a year. To compensate, many of us sacrifice sleep. I don't because I'm good, but it's a simple and easy fix. What could possibly go wrong? Well, actually, lots. Ideally, you need 7 to 8 hours per night. 2/3 of us don't get 8 hours, and over 1/3 get 7 hours or less. In his book, Why We Sleep, Matthew Walker describes a disturbing list of the short and long-term consequences of a lack of sleep. And he's not a lone voice in the crowd. In recent years, there are many credible researchers saying the same thing. Inadequate sleep, let's say 7 hours or less per night, has many negative health consequences, and not simply dark circles under your eyes, which admittedly is still important. The issues inadequate sleep can cause include impaired reproductive health, not a good thing for the future of mankind, reduced ability to learn new concepts such as why sleep is important, impaired formation of memories and reduced ability to make long-term memories. Are you studying for an exam? Best get your sleep. Increased blood sugar levels, which can register as pre-diabetic after going a few days of sleeping 4 hours a night. Reduced immune cell activity, which can lead to all kinds of problems. You come down with the cold every year, poor sleep could be a factor. Importantly, it plays a critical role in age-related cognitive decline, such as Alzheimer's. Sleep removes beta amyloid, a brain protein associated with Alzheimer's disease. In his book, The End of Alzheimer's, Dale E. Bredesen refers to sleep as one of the most powerful weapons in the anti-Alzheimer's fight and recommends 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Chronic sleep deprivation also affects us on a cellular level, which does not sound good at all. Telomeres in cells are a measure of biological age and shorten as we get older, contributing to cancer, dementia, and other diseases. People who get 7 hours or more of sleep per night tend to have longer telomeres, especially among the elderly. People who get 5 hours or less have much shorter telomeres. Inadequate sleep is also linked to various cancers and can cause cancers to grow more aggressively. The World Health Organization classifies night shift work as a cancer risk due to sleep disruption. And lack of sleep increases chronic inflammation, as if regular old inflammation is not bad enough. It's a who's who's list of things you don't need in your life. And remember, some of the issues are evident after a few nights with a lack of sleep. Over many months and years, the impact is compounded, and in the long run can be devastating to our health as you age. I know you've seen similar lists of problems caused by poor diet or lack of exercise or processed foods or whatever. It's easy to be skeptical. This time, just pause for a moment. You can get used to less sleep and feel fine. You may not even notice the negative consequences, or you may attribute sleep-related issues to other factors, such as poor diet or stress, or just living in a 7/24 world. And then, when you start to feel the long-term consequences, such as cancer, Alzheimer's, and other chronic conditions, the damage is done. There's no turning back the clock. So, strive to get a good 7 to 8 hours per night. It won't happen every night because life happens, but try to make it happen most nights. Now that you are convinced that you need to improve your sleep, watch our accompanying video, Improving Sleep, which has 18 surefire tips to help with the duration and quality of your sleep. See all the links to articles, podcasts, and other sources below, and subscribe to get notified when we post new content. Until next time, sleep well and improve your odds!